a putt. We're doing another playing lesson with my man John Buntler. All right, so we got a par 4 here. Big dog leg right. There's a creek in front of the green at the end. So you got about, what, 295, 300 yards to that. You've been hitting a draw all day, but you feel comfortable with a cut?
Yes, I feel comfortable I can hit a cut here.
Okay, so a cut off the left-hand side. Now, as we saw in that picture at the beginning, there's a big slope that comes off on the left side in the rough. Now, that can be a safety net. If you pull it a little bit, that ball should bounce back, and it should bounce back all the way to the fairway, I'd say. So you have a huge amount of room to miss on the left and not a lot to the right. So left-hand side with a cut, you could pretty much carry it as far as you want down there with your speed. You'll be fine. Okay, so big cut, left-hand side, let's see it. All right, so second shot here. We talked about on the first shot how we were going to give you a lot of room to play with on the left-hand side. If it went too far right, you'd be okay. Now, you're at the very end of the fairway, kind of sitting down on the rough. Now, this green is up on a plateau. There's a lot of trouble around it, and that ball will run off of it on every side, okay? So this shot here, we're not really worried about being close because that's a front pin, right? You're not going to get the same stopping power out of the rough as you will out of the fairway, right? But there's a nice slope on the right-hand side. So I would say from this angle, play it just right of the pin, okay? And you have that backstop there to slow it down, and it will definitely keep it on the green, right? So I think with you, and you're a 10 handicap, right? You want to play for safety, right? If it comes out a little thin and you're on the left-hand side, that runs right back into the woods off that hill. Right-hand side, you have all the room in the world. The lie may make it want to go a little bit right, okay? So even if it pushes a little bit more right, you just have a short wedge in your hand. Even if it pushes a little bit more right, that's your backstop there, and you're going to be safe. And it may come back down to the hill, or to the hole, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay, so aim at that tree that's sitting there about 8 feet right of that pin and see what you can do. That is perfectly executed. Sit down there. It ran up the slope off the back edge, but you should have a pretty good shot back at that pin. You'll be all right. Third shot here, you got away with it. We had good game management. You caught a flyer, you hit the slope, you stopped, you didn't go down that hill, you didn't run down that hill into that junk. The camera does not do the justice of the slopes around the green, right? But you got away with it. So we're able to putt it from here. We got a little bit of a ridge that's going to move that ball significantly right, correct?
Correct, yes.
So how high up on it? We've walked it out. What are we going to go, about 10 feet above it?
Correct, yeah, about halfway in between the top of the hill and down to the flag.
Okay. Let's see you try and execute it. Go ahead. Just trying to get it to the top of the ridge. That's actually a pretty good putt. Give yourself about 3 feet. That's a tough putt. Good work. Hey guys, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button down below. I come out with new content every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.